No, Tom Jones, no.
Lemon, it's Jack.
Who, Jackie?
Oh, Lemon. Avery and I just got back from the most amazing vacation on Paul Allen's yacht.
And for 4 glorious weeks,
My naturally blonde lady love and I basked in the 3 S's. Surf, sun, and...
Sandwiches?
We didn't need sandwiches, Lemon. It was so warm you could pick fully cooked lobsters out of the water.
sheer bliss. Avery
Is the most perfect woman ever created. Like a young Bo Derek, stuffed with a berry Goldwater.
You sound weird. Do you have a beard?
Not for long. It's back to reality. No more making love on the beach surrounded by a privacy circle of English-trained butlers.
But I've got to get out of island
Mode and back into work mode. How was your summer?
Get this. My gynecologist committed suicide.
And I'm back.
Carol!
Hey, Lizzie, I'm about to take off. I'm in Lambert, St. Louis, and I can see the arch from here. No, wait, actually, that's a half burned down McDonald's. Anyway, weather's great, and I just have to go St. Louis, Newark, Newark, Atlantic City to Newark, and then I'll be there.
Who flies Newark to Atlantic City?
Black bachelorette parties. Gotta go.
Hello?
Yo, I'm calling to say that I'm giving you 110% this year.
I'm relaxed.
I'm focused, and I'm gonna be churning out the good stuff like you've never seen.
That's great, Tracy.
Oh, I missed out. I thought I was calling my nutritionist.
Goodbye.
Okay, season 5, here we go. Hanging out is so
Hey, you!
easy.
Back that. And you can wide Tom.
Disgusting, sir. Would you talk like that to your mother or your daughter or your surgeon? Just because my friend is blonde and never closes her mouth fully.
Hey, I wasn't talking to her. I was talking to you, Glasses.
I bet you have specific infected penis. That's never happened to me before.
Well, I'm not surprised. Not because you're not cute. You are, like a pretty refugee on the news. It's because you've always put out this negative energy. But now that you're with someone, you're happy and confident. Guys can sense that.
Confident, huh? So can I finally wear that cowboy hat I bought at Kiss FM's Lake Jam 97?
The point is, being with someone makes people want to be with you. You know, when it rains, it pours.
Hey, I want your feet in my mouth.
When it rains, it pours.
Look at this. The writers put it on my door.
I don't know what that's referring to.
It's referring to this one time that I got a chemical peel before work, and I was wearing a red and green sweater and a fedora. But these douchebees have been doing this for weeks.
Les Lemon.
First thought.
Winona Ryder in 100 years.
Week.
Fart Barfunkel.
Indian food.
Paul Simon.
I don't get that, but it hurts. Look, I love a good joke, but I am their boss, and at a certain point, it crosses a line. To quote Rodney Dangerfield, hey,
Lemon, if you're about to say that you don't get any respect, you're right. I mean, in a post-apocalyptic world, how would society even use you?
traveling bard.
Radiation canary. I have to run, Lemon. I have an appointment in Washington. The hearings on the Cableton NBC deal are underway, and the company has entrusted me to be their front man.
Hey, will you ask Congress where they put the USA Network? I've been trying to find Monk for like 3 months.
The only thing I will be discussing with the House Subcommittee on Baseball, Quiz Shows, Terrorism, and Media is vertical integration.
What's vertical integration?
Imagine that your favorite corn chip manufacturer also owned the #1 diarrhea medication.
That'd be great, because then they could put a little sample of the medicine in each bag.
Keep thinking.
Except then they might be tempted to make the corn chips give you...
Vertical integration.
Wow, that should not be allowed to happen.
But it's my job to make sure that it does happen. Do you know who gets elected to Congress these days? Former athletes, washed-up actors, and, women. I'm locked and loaded and ready for whatever these beltway lobotomites throw at me.
What if we have to stay overnight and there aren't enough rooms, so we have to share a room, and I forgot to bring a shirt to sleep in, and the stores are all closed?
Listen, Greg, I've got the next big reality show. We put a bunch of people on a plane, fly them over the Atlantic, then Tom Bergeron comes out and reveals that the pilot is a 6-year-old boy. We call it Child Hell Flight.
Get out of here. He is pitching a no-hitter.
What?
Starting at 4 p.m. yesterday, when Mr. Donaghy coined the word in-eventually, he has been flawless.
So why do I have to leave?
Because you have so many unsolvable problems, like your mouth. Looks like somebody kicked a hole in a bag of flour. Ow!
Good news, Jonathan. Child health flight will eventually be on the spring schedule.
Congratulations, sir. Miss Lemon was just leaving.
No, Lemon, please come in. When you're pitching a perfect game, you don't walk Albert Pujols, and you are the Albert Pujols of having problems.
Perfect game, huh?
I haven't done a single thing wrong in almost 24 hours, and I'm including sex last night. Here's Avery's thank you note.
Ugh, she likes that?
No, but she respects it when it's done correctly. Lemon, you may be witnessing history here. Making it through a full 24 hours without a single misstep is called Reaganing. The only other people who've ever done it, Lee Iacocca, Jack Welch, and, no judgment, Saddam Hussein. So, what have you got for me?
I need to get out to Newark Airport. Carol's on a layover, and I really have to see him.
You're horny and you want to get some. I get it.
Ew, Jack, gross. Come on. I just want to see him, and I can't get a cab because Greece is playing Pakistan in soccer.
Problem solved. I'll take you.
Really?
I'll drop you off at the airport, then I'll swing by MSNBC. I have to talk to Rachel Maddow. Only one of us can have this haircut.
I know I'm jumping the gun a bit, but I have this made for the baby at Hermes. So she can ride the maid.
It is adorable. But are we still in love with the name Charlotte?
I think so. Why do you ask?
Charlotte?
Are you serious?
Lemon went to middle school with a Charlotte who used to rub herself against a tree during recess.
I want to know why you would tell Lemon something so personal.
I know that my relationship with Lemon may seem strange, but I am her mentor. And the Donaghy mentoring experience is immersive.
There need to be boundaries. That woman is your employee.
No, she's more than that. I don't choose my mentees lightly. They have to have the drive and ambition to be worth my time, the intelligence to understand the challenges they're going to face, the humility to accept my help, and finally, a life that is a bottomless swamp of chaos. Drive, intelligence, humility, chaos. Or the acronym DICK. I'm looking for Dick, Avery. And I'm gonna take it wherever I can find it.
It's been 4 years, Jack. Maybe it's time for Liz to graduate. Maybe it's time for you to carry this baby. Maybe you and Liz can raise it. Oh no. Crazy hormone swing. Why does everything smell like onions?
Lemon, boundaries. Got it.
How's it going in there?
Great. Trying on jeans is my favorite thing. Maybe later I can get a pap smear from an old male doctor.
Oh, come on, Liz. This store is cool. It's huge with all the young people. I mean, all the us.
This place is trying way too hard. Why are there straitjackets everywhere?
Because before this was a clothing store, it was a mental hospital. It's winky and fun, Liz.
Okay, I tried them on. Can we go now?
Liz Lemon, you look hot.
Really?
I swear to Kabbalah Monster, those jeans are perfect. Look at your butt.
Oh my God, is that me?
Liz, it's the dream. Boy on the bottom, girl on the top.
OM God, those jeans are zing.
This online slang dictionary says it's short for amazing. Or it's a club drug made from a tooth whitener. Either way, you win.
I'll wear these jeans out, and I'll take 10 more pairs.
Fantastic. Shall I put the pants you had on in with the jeans?
No, burn them. Where are Tracy and Jenna? We're supposed to be rehearsing.
Hey, sorry we haven't had time to get into our costumes yet.
How are we already behind today?
Liz, women wearing men's watches is so over. The new thing is to get an Adam's apple.
My mom just had this fixed for me. It was my grandfather's. He worked for years at Union Station in D.C. as a pickpocket.
Hey, card game, guys. 20 bucks per, pot's 1,040. Who's in?
What is this, Jabba's pleasure skiff?
It's the Crew Lottery, Liz. You buy a card, if it gets picked, you win $1,000. Get a tub of new suits from the Suit Emporium. Cabletown guys notice your hair grows back. Everything grows back.
All right. Anybody else?
Fine, I'll take one if it'll get everybody back to work sooner.
What are you doing? That game is not for soft hands and face workers. It's for strongs and lifters.
They hate when one of us wins. Your boos are not scaring me. I know most of you are not ghosts.
Come Come on, my card only has a 1 in 52 chance of getting picked anyway.
How did you know that? You're like Rain Man. Quick, how many toothpicks are on the ground?
0.
We need to go to Vegas.
Oh, why is Twofer in the punishment corner?
I said time to end the charade and adjust my schedule to buy a new vase.
Oh, you stay there. You stay there until you die.
Look up the pronunciation for schedule on the internet.
Schedule.
Ha! Stay in the corner.
Wait, the computer. It's Jack's voice.
America. Whiskey. Liberal.
No, that can't be Jack. Why would his voice be on some random website? It's impossible.
Lemon. Lesbian. Frankenstein wants her shoes back.
Oh my God, it is him.
Hey, what was that sound? It was opportunity knocking.
No one knocked. You just barged in.
Knock, knock.
You were right, Donald. It makes more sense for you to enter first.
It's okay, Daddy. We'll just start over.
You know, why don't we just dive into whatever this is?
Okay, you remember Donald, my son, who's 2 years older than me.
Yes, please. As I recall, you own the Tracy Jordan Institute for Black Karate.
You wouldn't believe this, but that business failed. I blame Obama. But the good news is, Donald has a brand new venture. Sell him, son.
It's a theme restaurant in Times Square.
Well, the theme restaurant business model does work. NASCAR's Fat Load Cafe is a gold mine.
Well, we got a bunch of capital from Brown and Folderson, and we wanted to get you a seat on this rocket before it takes off.
So it's decided Jack's on board as an investor.
Not so fast.
So it's decided.
Let's just bottom line this thing. I never invest without doing my research. I'll do a site visit tonight and kick the tires.
All right, but if some other investor comes along, it's your loss. Mexican billionaire's calling me right now. Excuse me. Senor Mexico, hola. Si, yo soy Donald, si. Andale. Arriba, arriba.
What is Senor Mexico saying? Stop keeping me out the loop!
Happy New Year! Congratulations on getting married, sir. I know I didn't deserve to be invited, so I thought I would give you your gift now.
Not if it's a song.
It's not. It's this belt.
Well, the nuptials were perfect. We rented a villa on St. Esclavage. For my second wedding, I just wanted a 5-minute ceremony surrounded by one giant party, so the service was performed by an exiled French admiral / defrocked minister.
Si quelqu'un s'oppose à l'union de cet homme riche et de cette domestique grecque, qu'il parle maintenant ou garde silence à jamais.
Well, I'm glad it went smoothly. You and I...
The only hiccup was that my best man, deep-sea explorer and raconteur Bob Ballard, took ill after eating some bad toucan. So, Lemon filled in as my best man. No, this is from St. Esclavage. It's my marriage certificate. Oh, good God!
Doesn't matter how long you've lived in New York, it's still fun to look up and pretend all the buildings are giant severed robot penises.
Be quiet, Lemon. It's happening.
Wow. Out with GE, in with Cabletown. Seems like one of us should sing the circle game right now.
30 years at GE. Now it's on to phase 2. I am like Keats' stout Cortez, staring at the Pacific with a wild surmise and daring to imagine what new planets might swim into my ken.
So, will we be getting new employee IDs? Because I'd really like to retake my photo.
Good God, what happened?
I was holding in a snart, and then right when she took the photo... Don't you want to know what a snart is? I can tell you now, it's 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock in the morning.
Back to the top one more time, guys.
Everyone, I need your attention. Gather up. I said everyone, Sketchtron 6000. Mr. Hank Hooper, the owner of our new parent company, Cabletown, is touring 30 Rock for the first time today. I will make a good first impression, so I need all of you to be your most normal. Tracy, do not mention where you think dinosaurs come from.
Do not mention the underwater city of Saranacon. Got it.
Jenna, get all of your crazy yelling out of your system.
If you don't volumize my hair, I will choke you to death with your boyfriend's wig!
Very good. Frank, how was your armpit thing?
Not great. It's almost touching my thigh thing.
Okay, let's do our best. Remember, everyone, just don't be yourselves. Lemon, meet me in my office in 10. I need to ask you something.
Do you need sex advice? Here's a tip. Sometimes a lady likes to leave her blazer on.
Sir, ma'am, this is for you. A gift bag to my 2 favorite sketch stars, your new friend, Hank Hooper.
That's nice. Actors deserve gifts. Without us, who would present awards to actors?
So, which one of us is gonna get this computer? Just kidding. We both are.
Wow, I always wanted one of these. The box would make a perfect coffin for my teddy bear.
There's 2 of everything. Look at us. When we met 4 years ago, we were fighting about the silliest things. Dressing rooms, airtime, you coming in and ruining my show.
You taking my nephew's virginity?
I feel we finally found a balance in our relationship. There's only one.
You take it. I don't care. I want you to selfishly take the best sweatshirt in the world.
Lemon, this is a little delicate, but I wonder if you might take Avery shopping for baby things.
Oh, sure.
You know, a crib, small clothes, a tiny desk with a miniature pen set on it. I don't know a lot about babies, but I know that Avery would enjoy having another woman go with her.
Of course. I'm just a little surprised. I assumed Avery would have a terrifying best friend she'd do stuff like that with.
Avery does have a sister, but Eugenia is currently institutionalized for nerves. Lesbian. And all of her work friends are out because she's still trying to keep her pregnancy a secret.
Really? She's 8 months. How is she possibly hiding it?
Michael Kors is a friend. We own a gay racehorse together, and I convinced him to make wizard cloaks fashionable for ladies this winter.
It's my fault for asking.
The problem is that Avery is very close to being named the financial reporter for NBC Nightly News. If anyone finds out she's pregnant, she won't get the job.
Oh, see, that would never happen if men could get pregnant, which is the premise of my one-act play, The Seahorses of Warwickshire Abbey.
Avery just needs to keep her condition under wraps until her contract is signed. Unfortunately, her competition for the job is Carmen Chow from MSNBC.
Oh, I know her. Hey, what ethnicity is she?
No one knows.
In international news, Mexican President Felipe Calderón is traveling this week to China to meet with Premier Wen Jiabao, and then stopping for a well-deserved vacation in Negril, Jamaica, man.
If Carmen finds out Avery's pregnant, she'll use it to destroy her. Carmen's very sneaky, and that's not racist because I don't know what she is.
Man, we all lead such complicated lives. Hey, you want to go to that new popcorn place for lunch?
I'm going to the executive dining room to meet with Hank Hooper. I can't wait to shake his hand. You know, you can tell a lot about someone by their handshake.
You are confident.
And you ate dinner in front of a mirror last night.
Carol's away a lot. Do you have a neck pillow? I blew mine up and now it smells like my mouth.
I never sleep on planes. I don't want to get incepted. Are you going somewhere?
Carol has a flight to Raleigh-Durham, so I'm going with him, and we're going to drive out and spend a few days at an inn at Nag's Head.
You're going to Nag's Head? Isn't that redundant? You're going to Nag's Head? Isn't that redundant?
You will hand me an envelope predicting my joke about Nag's Head? That is solid.
Avery and I are also having a little romantic weekend together. Before the baby comes, we're going to Toronto for the G8 Economic Summit. It's going to be very erotic.
Look at us being all adulty. I packed underwear that isn't gray. Isn't it nice dating someone you have so much in common with? Like you, Avery is a type A nut job.
And of course, you and Carol share your trademark stubbornness.
We're not stubborn, we're principled.
Have a nice trip, Lemon. Break out those underpants, but be careful. Dating yourself is a double-edged sword. It means you also share the same flaws.
Well, that would only be a problem if I had any flaws.
Not only is your fly open, there's a pencil sticking out of it.
Good day to you, sir. Listen up, everyone. I have an announcement to make. As you may have heard, Carol and I broke up last week.
Hang on. Why do you have a cat? And a fanny pack? And your ponytail? It's being held up by a chip clip.
Because I'm giving up, Jenna. I did the math. How many times does a woman meet Mr. Right? I've had 3 chances. Floyd, then Carol, and I was once in an elevator with Tom Brokaw, and I blew all 3. Opportunities. So I am making my graceful transition into spinsterhood. I have adopted this cat, named her Emily Dickinson. Named her Emily Dickinson.
Lemon, a word? Hang on. Recent breakup, fanny pack, cat. Quick. Who is the lead character on NCIS?
Special Agent Jethro Gibbs.
In your office now.
What's the point, Jack? I'm done. I took the money I was saving for my honeymoon and I bought a cemetery plot. I also joined a book club at the senior center near my home. We're reading Murder on the Orient Express.
You know there's a movie of that, right?
I did not.
I want to help you, Lemon, but this is not the week. Avery's maternity leave was cut short so she could go cover the collapse of Greece's banking system. Since inventing democracy, those guys have been coasting.
So you're all alone with baby Liz?
We're calling her Liddy, after Liddy Dole, G. Gordon Liddy, and my martial arts instructor, Liddy. In addition, I have a huge presentation coming up. Meeting Magazine is already calling it the first great meeting of the decade. I have to be at my best. I'm negotiating NBC's licensing fees with Cabletown.
But aren't NBC and Cabletown the same company now? That seems like a pretty big conflict of interest. Why would the government even allow that merger?
It's okay, don't worry. You just keep watching Bridalplasty.
Allison had died last week.
Oh, damn it, I didn't leave my baby nurse her check this morning. I have to go back home and pay her.
Right now?
It's complicated. These women run your household, so you have to keep them happy, which means not saying anything as your DVR fills up with Trinidadian soap operas. But as soon as I'm out of the woods, Lemon, I'll take care of this latest dysfunction.
There's nothing to take care of, Jack. Watch this. I can fit Emily Dickinson's whole head in my mouth.
Wonderful news, non-famouses. My publicist just called from rehab. I made the internet.
You're on joanofsnark.com?
On what?
Joan of Snark. It's this really cool feminist website where women talk about how far we've come and which celebrities have the worst beach bodies. Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Comedy's freshest female voice. Take that, Courtney Thorne-Smith.
Well, that's not about you. That's about some stand-up named Abby Flynn.
Wow, lady.
Pretty nostrils. How do I find me? Computer. Jenna.
Oh, well, here's your article. Why does TGS hate women?
What? How can they say that? We love women. With Tracy gone, our last episode was all Jenna.
This is Amelia Earhart. I'm almost across the Pacific. Oh no, my period! I'll now take questions. Oh no, my period. Let's nuke England!
But that is an ironic reappropriation. I don't know anymore. And this started as a show for women starring women. At the very least, we should be elevating the way women are perceived in society. And oh, my period! You're all fired!
Previously on Queen of Jordan.
Don't tell me I can't sing. What the have you ever done? Who the are the Beatles?
I know what you said about me.
Please, I don't even think about you. You're nothing.
I know the photo shoot for Randy's dog's funeral is the wrong place to tell you this, but I'm going to Africa.
Hey, Jack, the vending machine's broken.
I know. I broke it. I needed to speak with you, and I knew that was the fastest way to get you up there.
You bastard! I trusted you!
Lemon. Lemon! Is there any news about Tracy?
As of this morning, he was still saving lives in Africa.
I'm doing God's work here in Africa. Why, just yesterday I kicked 2 naked people out of a garden.
But Tracy, we need you here.
Simba Rafiki. Click, click, click. Yeah, that's right. I just put you in your place in African.
TGS with Tracy Jordan without Tracy Jordan is an oxymoron. Like liberal government or female scientist.
Or Princeton football.
We were 4-3 in Ivy League play last year. Our quarterback, Henry Chang, it doesn't matter. The point is that without Tracy, TGS is going on a forced hiatus.
Forced hiatus? Okay. So what should I tell the troops?
It's simple. Sit them down individually, tell them the network still supports the show, and that this is temporary.
But you're looking out for us, right? Pounding on desks and doing whatever this is called?
Power wagging. And I'm doing what I can, but I've spent a lot of political capital buying a new network for Cabletown.
Is it TNT? Are Rizzoli and Isles friends in real life?
It's a small cable network targeted towards gay male viewers. It's called Twinks.
That's the name of your network? Isn't twink a term for a young, hairless gay man?
Nonsense. Twinks is an acronym designed to project a positive gay image. Twinks. Television with individuals, naive, kinky, shaved. Okay. If the network were thriving, it would be one thing. But my programming has yet to find its footing.
Ugh, no. Next. Boring. Who?
Twinks could be extremely lucrative. Advertisers covet this demographic. When I was with DeFuan on Queen of Jordan, he spent $4,000 on Chihuahua outfits for himself.
Okay, well, don't worry about TGS. I'll take care of this hiatus thing myself.
Thank you, Lemon. I'd like to help, but I'm afraid my hands are tied. Is the only show anyone's watching on Twinks.
We need to talk right now. We know Tracy's not in Africa. He's hiding somewhere in New York.
What?
Don't play stupid, Walter.
We have ways of making people talk by giving them fresh apple slices.
Listen to me very carefully. This show is my life. I need Tracy back. Where is he?
You think we don't want him back? Do you know how much our Cobra payments are? And he's the only one that knows the combination to the candy safe.
The worst part is being able to see the candy.
All right. But if I find out you're holding out on me, I will no longer allow you to use my office for your history club.
That's ironic, because next week's topic is fascism.
Hush, island baby, tomorrow you suck the candy. Your little fingers bloody, prepare to be whipped.
She's asleep.
Hey, it's Mommy! I'm in Beijing!
Liddy just went to sleep.
Well, wake her up, Jack. She needs to hear her mommy's voice.
No, when she's ready, Dr. Kevorkian says we have to put her down. He's a very good pediatrician, but that is an unfortunate name.
Oh, come on. She'll fall back asleep.
No, call back tomorrow. She has babynomics at 11.
Liddy, it's your mother! Imprinting! Imprinting!
God, Tracy could have cleaned up before he left. And why did he leave all this soda here?
What are you doing? That's his urine.
He is not well. Someday, this place is gonna be a kick-ass duplex, like on Different Strokes.
Conrad Bain once slapped me in a men's room.
I just gotta get rid of all these boxes. I don't even know what this stuff is anymore. Comencé a estudiar these, but then Yo gave up. Here's the novel I never finished.
Liz stabbed Jenna repeatedly.
Well.
The Secret? I gave you this 5 years ago. You still haven't read it? It works, Liz. Look at me. Ever since I started secreting, I've become a TV star. I found my soulmate. You saw how flat Gwyneth Paltrow sang at the Oscars. I visualized all of that.
Jenna, the only way to make things happen in the real world is by taking action.
Well, I've taken action. It dries your mouth out, but the sex is amazing.
No, I'm talking about taking control. Like I do every day at work. I found Tracy, I saved the show. I always think of a third thing when I'm listing stuff.
If taking control is so great, then how do you explain your personal life? I mean, look at the post-it on your sweater.
Oh, boy. You're right. I just have to care about myself as much as I care about work. Starting right now, I'm gonna clean this apartment while I learn Spanish.
Last year, I used The Secret to learn Spanish, and now I'm fluent. Rosa, I know you stole my necklace. I'll have your son deported. Oh, wait, I found my necklace.
All right. Now that the popsicle's melted, we've got ourselves a tongue depressor.
I wanted you to look at these cold sores. I get them when I'm stressed out.
Yeah, nothing to be ashamed of. I get them from prostitutes.
I just had a hard couple months. Work had been crazy, and I went through a bad breakup, and then there was this plastic bag that represented my death.
Sounds like you could use a little R&R. Rum and Ritalin.
Actually, I was hoping you'd just have an ointment for my mouth.
Gross.
Because I'm dealing with the stress thing. Over the break, I'm renting a cottage out in the Hamptons. There's just 4 things I want to do this summer. Be outdoors, wear shapeless clothing, do some mindless activity like gardening, and learn Spanish.
There are 4 things I want to do this summer, but they're roommates, so it's tricky. All right, here's a prescription for your cold sores, and here's a blank one for the weekend. Now, one final thing. Why aren't you wearing pants?
The other doctor told me to take them off.
Other doctor? That's my brother, Randy. Tomorrow, he's going to jail for the rest of his life. Good one, Randy. Hey, you want to go to Taco Bell for lunch?